Hello students, in our previous video, we learned that solar energy is renewable and important source of energy. Today, let us see some devices that can tap solar energy to do some work. We will also see whether solar energy is viable source or not. Students, can you name some devices that use solar energy? Yes, you are right. Solar cookers, solar water heaters, solar cells, etc. are such devices. So now, let us see the functioning of these devices. First, let us see about solar cooker. As you have commonly seen, it is a device used for cooking food. This device is made up of wooden box, having a glass and a mirror. Have you noticed that this box is entirely painted black? This is because a dark colored surface absorbs more sunlight in compared to a light colored surface and thus produces more heat. This is why we also place the food in a black container inside the solar cooker. Then the cooker is placed in the direction of sunlight, so the mirror reflects the sunlight. The solar energy is transformed into heat, which cooks the food in the cooker. The glass helps in retaining the heat inside the box. Some of the other solar devices are solar dryer and solar water heater. Now, let us learn about another device that uses solar energy. Recall students, we just learned that solar energy can also be converted into electricity with the help of photovoltaic cells, which are commonly known as solar cells. A typical solar cell is made up of silicon and develops a voltage of 0.5 to 1 volt. It can produce about 0.7 watt of electricity when exposed to the sun. A large number of solar cells are linked together in an arrangement called solar cell panel, which can deliver enough electricity. When the sun's radiations fall on this panel, solar energy is converted to the electricity. These panels are generally placed on the roofs of the houses. They are also used in calculator and video games. Now, let us see some advantages and disadvantages of solar energy. We know that while choosing a source of energy, we need to consider the renewability of the source and its impact on the environment. Research says that the sun has emitting energy for the last 5 billion years and will continue to do so for another 5 billion years more. Thus, it is a renewable source of energy. In fact, students, if suitably tapped, the solar energy has the potential to satisfy all future energy needs. As regards its impact on the environment, solar energy does not cause pollution. In terms of reachability of solar energy, it is easy to set up solar devices in backward areas as compared to most of the other energy devices like windmills or thermal stations, etc. Now students, if I ask you, do you use any such solar device at your home? Do you use solar cooker, which save a lot of gas? Or do you use solar cell panels to generate electricity? The answer will be maybe not. In spite of the numerous advantages of using solar energy, this source is rarely used by all of us. So, can you think of the reasons for solar energy not being utilized to its maximum potential? Primarily, the infrastructure used to trap and convert solar energy is expensive and less efficient. Also, the availability of solar energy is not consistent. As you know, we receive sunlight only during the day, and also the availability of sunlight depends on the season that varies on different places. The supply of the special grade silicon used for making of solar cells is limited. The entire process of manufacturing is very expensive. Especially silver used for interconnection of the cells in the panel further increases the cost. So now it is on us students how to make maximum use of this highly potential source of energy. Did you know students, in spite of the high cost and low efficiency, solar cells are used for many scientific and technological applications because of their unique feasibility. Artificial satellites and space probes like Mars orbiters use solar cells as the main source of energy. Radio or wireless transmission systems or TV relay stations in remote areas use solar panels. traffic signals, calculators, and many toys are fitted with solar cells. So students, we have learnt about the devices used to tap solar energy and put it to work. We also learnt advantages and disadvantages of solar energy. In our next video, we will learn about sea as a source of energy.